All right, welcome back to another beautiful Saturday morning here in Dover, Delaware. It is in the high 50s, blazing sun, hardly a cloud in the sky. It's gonna be in the mid 60s today. Perfect day for a run. Today we're gonna talk about a workout that is very important for another vlog that we're gonna do in the next vlog, whenever that's gonna be. And it's also very important for longer distance runners, 10K, half marathon, marathon runners, and it's gonna be a delicious one. Stay tuned. Welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the vlog. Today we are talking about sweet spot training, because we're going to be doing another workout where we're going to actually try to get the runner's high. So our goal for, not today, but for the next vlog is to get that runner's high, get that feeling of the runner's high. And in order to do that, you have to be able to get into your sweet spot of training, and we are going to be working on that today. So we're going to get stretched out and warmed up here. We're going to talk about what sweet spot training is. I've talked about it in other vlogs during marathon training, but today we're actually just going to focus on just the sweet spot training and what's involved with that. So let's get warmed up first. Okay, so our goal for today, like I said, is sweet spot training. So that's going to be that sweet spot where you're running hard, but you're not running so hard that you are going to immediate exhaustion. So I don't want to call it a tempo run, because usually a tempo run is very similar area of effort, but we're not going for a goal pace. We're not trying to maintain a goal pace. We're trying to sit in that sweet spot where we're running. Basically, it's as hard as you can run, where you can run pretty much forever. So we're not jogging, because that's not sweet spot. We're putting out an effort, but we're putting out just enough effort where you can maintain that for a very long time. So if that makes any sense. We're not racing, we're not jogging, we're not doing medium run, we're not doing tempo. It's that spot where you are just in that sweet area. So I have my heart rate monitor on today. We're gonna see where my heart rate is. I'm gonna monitor that as we're going for this sweet spot training. Usually it's like 155 to 160 for my heart rate. We'll see how it is today. But first, the first thing you need to do is get warmed up. So we're gonna do at least a couple miles of warm up, kind of ramp up to get into that area where we can get that sweet spot. And then we're gonna hit the sweet spot and we're gonna hold that for a while and see how long this run goes. And yeah, it should be about an hour run or more. And because next time when we do our goal to get that runner's high, we might have to run for a couple hours. So just spoiler alert on that real quick. So we're gonna get going here. We're gonna get out in the open roads. You wanna find, the other goal is when you're trying to do this training, to get into an open road where you don't have to worry about stopping for traffic lights or crosswalks or anything like that. You just want to get out there, hit it, and just get into that zone and just stay in that sweet spot for as long as possible without having to slow down for any other obstruction. So we're gonna get out in the open roads, open country roads, and get rolling here. Okay, we're about a mile in, still warming up, but I just want to give you an idea where we're at for heart rate. Heart rate is around 144, and we're running just under 8-minute mile pace. That mile was at 7:45, and I'm slowing it down a little bit just to get my heart rate back down a little bit lower. We're gonna go a little bit longer here, warming up, and then we're gonna start going. All right, We're a couple more minutes in here. Starting to feel warmed up finally. It is we're around 7:30 pace, and heart rate's at 143. It was below 140. So what we're gonna do now, after that truck goes by, is we're gonna start ramping up. We're not gonna hit directly into like hard as you can. We're gonna start building and find a pace, find a feeling that feels like our sweet spot, where we're going pretty hard, but we're not going too hard. So let's get rolling. Okay, right now we're at 6:30 pace. Heart rate is 157. I feel like I'm laboring a little bit. Hopefully, waiting for my body to wake up a little bit more and feel a little bit better about this. All right, 3.5 miles in, still not feeling very comfortable. Just trying to find that sweet spot. Right now, I'm at 6:45 pace with a heart rate of 158. So, trying to just focus on my form, keeping smooth, and find that sweet spot. Okay, I got about 8 miles in. My heart rate is stabilized. It's a little high, but it's not drifting up. And I feel like I'm in a good groove, focusing on my form. It's not easy, but it's not too hard. I had to deal with the wind there for about 3 miles, and I had to slow down so I didn't overexert myself. A couple more miles to go, and then we'll cool down. All right, that workout is done. I guess it'd be a little challenging at the end, but managed to maintain a sweet spot. I determined my sweet spot today was around 6:45 pace. My heart rate was around 162, 163. It didn't trail up too much. I did have some issues with the wind, where I did slow down because of the wind. Anyway, let me recap a couple things I thought about to help you when you do your sweet spot training. First, I'm not gonna keep numbers, I won't keep count. First thing I'm gonna say is make sure you're able to run for an hour steady and not be totally broken at the end of the hour. So you should be able to run for an hour at a steady, moderate pace, all right, before you try this training. Next thing you should watch out for, make sure you warm up fully. So if it takes you a mile to be warmed up, good. If it takes you 3 miles, fine. Make sure you're fully warmed up and you feel good. Find an area that is relatively flat or perfectly flat if you're lucky enough. Also, try to find an area where to do this during a time where it's not too hot or not too cold, and try to minimize the amount of headwind you have to deal with. Ideally, if you can do this all in a tailwind, that'd be fantastic, but try to find minimum wind. So those are just basically trying to find an ideal time, temperature, conditions, all that kind of stuff to do this workout. And then after you warm up, and you're starting to head towards trying to find that sweet spot where you're working hard, but you're not overworking yourself, ramp up. I went out too hard today. You want to go ramp up, and so if you start out at 8-minute mile pace, you want to just slowly bring it down to like 7:30, 7:20, 7:10, all the way down to wherever your sweet spot is. So, and then listen to your body. If you're starting to feel like you're overexerting yourself, then you're not in your sweet spot. You have to back off a little bit. I think the final thing I want to say is focus on your form. And a key indicator that you're not doing the workout properly is if your form starts turning to crap. Basically, if you start having bad form and you start to feel not smooth, then you're not doing the workout properly. Also, if you have a heart rate monitor on, if you choose to do that, and your heart rate is steadily climbing pretty fast, then that's not helpful either. So, a whole bunch of key tips there to help you out when you get to sweet spot training, because this is important to know, important to be able to do. Helps with getting faster, helps with being stronger, helps you be able to run longer at a higher rate, higher pace. And yeah, to help with our goal of getting that runner's high. So we're gonna talk more about that in the next vlog. Anyway, if this run or if this workout, yeah, right. If this vlog, this video was helpful to you, leave a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Comment down below. What are you doing on this beautiful weekend? Hopefully it's beautiful where you are. And stay safe, stay isolated. We'll be all alone together here during this weird time with the COVID-19. Until next time, peace.